Hello everyone, it's me, Gil Brower. No way, I refuse. I will not sit here and watch. Gil is not doing this video. Alright, cut. What's the problem? What's the problem? Well, this guy is not about to sit here and watch a horse run the daggone video when I don't even get to do that. Now, Focuz, you know Gil is essential to the horse breeding videos that we do. I beg to differ. I don't think he's essential at all. In fact, I think we should just put Gil on the market. Is this even a horse breeding video? I have never. You know what? Everybody calm down. Everybody just calm down. You know what? Gil, he's right on one point. This is not a breeding video, so we don't necessarily need you for this one. Why don't you go ahead and take the rest of the day off? Focuz is going to head down to HR and sign up for retraining on inclusiveness. So that's what it is. I got to get retrained now because they're going to horse need to. I'm so tired of it. You know what? I should just quit. Dude, you're a volunteer. You can quit whenever you want. We both know the only reason you're still here is because you want to be here. Now, please, go down to HR and sign up for the inclusiveness retraining. Do I still get a lunch break on the day that I got to do the retrain? Yes. Well, sign me up. So, to get us started, since the last time I covered the video, or when NFT Horse, what you see on your screen right now is an update. They implemented this alert to sort of give you a broadcast of the bulk of current information when you log in, so you can know what's going on with the game. And right now, when you log in, it takes you to the campaign side of the alert, and this current one is talking about the Cosmic Star winner. So if you head on over to their Twitter page at NFT Horse, you'll see that, scroll down a bit, you'll see they have a tweet about the individual who just won a Cosmic Star horse from their container that they opened. And then it'll link you to the article on Medium. The article on Medium is basically the information that you see here. So for people who aren't players, they can still get the info. But it's a pretty accurate match to what the article listed. It just goes over the Cosmic Star experience. So come in here and take a peek if you want. Otherwise, you can head on over to Medium and check that out. I will leave the link in the description. And then they have events of the prize wheel here. This is just talking about how this current event works. If you should also see this over on Twitter. This is how the individual actually won that Cosmic Star horse, but by participating in the prize wheel, and they got their container. But to cover it here, it basically says that it's launched and it's going on until 2400 p.m. on March 31st. That would be tomorrow. And correction there, I apologize. The video took longer to get out than I wanted to, so by the time you watch this, that event has probably ended. To draw a lottery in Flash Roulette, the prizes that can be drawn are as follows. You can get 30 carats, 850 container vouchers, or 11,500 container vouchers. The carats and container vouchers can be exchanged in the rewards exchange tab in the game board menu on the marketplace. So we'll cover that a little later in the video when we get to the marketplace. And then, different from the ordinary roulette, the golden roulette, you can get specified 850 container vouchers by playing 20 flash roulette, and there is no limit to the number of specified rewards per day. So that goes on. If we take a click on the notice side, we'll speed it up here a bit, but this talks a little bit more about some of the changes that they've been making to combat fraud that goes on with the game, to combat illegal activity going on with the game. And then they've got their contact us information here. You can reach them on Discord, to follow us. They got their social handles out there. So a pretty decent alert. It's got a nice chunk of information for anybody who needs it. So we'll go on, and then they're going to launch the cheer system gameplay. This right here, we may end up having to cover in an article all by itself, but we're going to get into that a little bit later. And so let's talk about changes with the interface here. So since we last took a peek here, there's definitely been some changes. You can see the event graphic up here has been updated, and clicking on events, this is where you'll find the Ace of Race, and coming soon here there'll be an announcement of another event at some point. Will it be a reoccurring event like Ace of Race? I don't know, but we'll keep it pushing. And they also split this between common mode and season mode, and so clicking on common mode brings you over to where you can see the challenge, the match, and the arena. Arena is part of the advanced quest. We'll talk about that in a second. And then your matches and your challenges. Then they have season mode. You can click on season mode. And season mode brings you over to where you can see the duel, and then there's another option that'll be coming soon here as well. So it gives you your current duel ranking. I'm pretty low, haven't been as active. And then daily spin, we'll show that off in a second. But to keep on track here, horses pretty much stayed the same. If you click on horses, it brings you to the menu. You get to see all of your horse. This is also where you can make the upgrades for your horse. I was supposed to be making an upgrade on one of my horses today, but I'm trying to make content. I've been burning my tokens for this content, doing other things, so didn't get to that today. So hopefully I get some time cut out where I can get all of my my quest done and stack up some more of that NFT. Then they've got the quest menu here. Nice thing about the quest menu, I don't think they had this the last time I went through it, but they've got the goal options over here to where you can be taken to complete one of the items off of your quest. So I'll come back in and I'll click that a little bit later, get my quest done. Advanced quest. This sparked a lot of this is one of those changes that I think caused a lot of shakeout, and like I said, I'll cover that when we get into the details, but we'll just keep it moving for the interface for now. But same setup, you can click go and it'll take you to that portion of the menu. You've got the ranking down here, that remains the same. You got your dual rankings, your horse rankings, and then your weekly consume. I used to be ranked on weekly consume, but I haven't been quite as busy as I once was, so I've dropped quite a bit. I used to be in the top 100, but that's not a thing. And then the VIP rank. Then of course you got your mail right here. And if you go ahead and click on mail, you can claim. I had a little dual reward in there to claim. Settings is where you can adjust background music, sound effect. I usually turn this off. I had it on just to try to capture a little bit of that. We'll see if I'm able to keep that in when I actually let the video out, but nonetheless you can find that in the settings menu. Actually, I'll keep the sound effect on. Leave that on right now. And then the backpack. The backpack is new. That goes along with the daily spin that we're going to get to. And you can see I have a few things in my backpack. I got about 50 carats right now. I've got 5 container vouchers. I believe I need 850, so I'm a long way off. And then the golden vouchers over here that you can use to play golden roulette. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a peek here at the daily spin. So consume NFT or HOS for lottery. Try your luck. Alright, so we're here. You see, for the ordinary, it costs 350,000 HOS or 350,000 NFT tokens to do that. I will go ahead and spin it one time. Let's see what we get. Oh man, only 4 carats. I thought I was gonna get 200 and something thousand. I shouldn't have clicked the button. I should have let it stop on its own. Golden. I don't have enough golden tickets. I only got 3, and I need 18 to be able to spin that golden wheel. And then Flash, this is what they were talking about in that alert, where you can spend 6.66 million HOS or 6.66 million NFT. I still think that's real interesting. And try to get some here. So I am, for the sake of content, gonna go ahead and hit the spin. Man, I'm supposed to be upgrading my horse, man. I hope I can cut out some more time to make sure I get all my quests done. I'm gonna just let it run. What you give me? Are you kidding me? 30 carats? That's terrible. This is why I don't gamble, people. This is why I don't gamble. I'm going ahead and spin it one more time. 30 carats again? This thing is rigged. I don't have enough. Dang it, I don't have enough to do one more, y'all. But we're gonna have to call it there. So that's the daily spin. So now y'all see how cheap it is. They didn't give me nothing up out of there. But I can come on over to my backpack, and my carat number should be updating here. Oh, you know what? I have to go to mail, and then I have to claim it. Claim my roulette rewards. There it is. And now if I go to my backpack, you can see my carats have updated. So that, for the most part, covers the interface. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out now and see if I can let see if I got a duel or a match in here I can let play. And we'll go ahead and I'll give my thoughts on some of these updates. Alright, so hopefully right now on the screen you can see the race going on the side here. Got my boy Arlie out on the track today. He should be getting on around, either watching a duel or a race. We'll see how long this portion of the video takes, but probably just stick to the race. But let's go ahead and talk about this. All right, so hopefully you can see a duel or a horse race or something going on up on the screen right now, so you ain't just got to be staring at me. But let's go ahead and let's talk about this is just an opinion section of the video. This is just my opinions on some of the changes that they've made, and we'll shed some good light, some bad light, on just a couple. We'll just do 2 today to keep it as brief as we can, but we'll talk about the main one. This is the one that I think caused a lot of dissatisfaction for some people, and then maybe some reassurance for others, and that is the quest system changes. So the daily payouts were set up initially, and they were set up so that you can earn a certain amount per day surrounding completing the quests. Now it was very vague, right? You always kind of wondered if the quest would stay the same, if they would ever swap out the quests, or would it just, be the same quest each day. So I guess I would say that it was maybe vague on purpose, and it's one of those things where I just gotta play devil's advocate. It may have been vague on purpose. Maybe it was being deemed as though it was too easy to obtain those tokens. And maybe the team just didn't want to be giving that many tokens out that easily without necessarily having it drive the adoption of the game, which, let's just be honest, the game's got to reach an adoption point. Otherwise, all of us are here for no reason. So to go a little further into that, so initially you just had your same 4 daily quests, and each day you log on, you complete those daily, and you get them, and your payout comes. Well, now what they did was they introduced the 8 quests, or the advanced quests, and those quests are a little more difficult to complete. And so a lot of players discussed some outrage over in the Telegram group around that change, because it's to complete some of those advanced quests, they are tied to Ace of Race, An Ace of Race only runs at a certain point during the day, and it's not something that works out for everybody. If you can't be on during that hour to grind out those quests, then you kind of miss out on an opportunity. So now you can't take advantage of making your daily allotment of tokens a day for completing your quests. So that's one thing I do. So I'll say that it's sweet and sour because I do like the placement of the advanced quests. It drives more interaction with the other areas of the game, and you want people interacting with those areas of the game because that way you can find out if there's something wrong with them, right? You can find out if people just don't like them or if they're legit problem areas because they're bugged out. So there is some good that can come from it. I do also like the competition aspect of Ace of Race. So one of the things when I was shopping on the market for my horse, I was paying close attention to the stats that they had. No matter what breed I was purchasing, I wanted to try to make sure that they had at least decent stats for that breed because I thought that was important. And Ace of Race sort of helps drive home that importance because in Ace of Race, the horse stats get dropped down to base stats. So if you paid attention to stats when you're breeding your horse and you understand how to race that horse, you can take advantage of Ace of Race and win yourself those bonus tokens on the advanced quest. So that's one way to look at it, is that it is rewarding those players who took advantage of paying attention to stats when they purchased their horse, and they did not just get in it for the rebreeding standpoint. So I think it was a good change. I think they still maybe need to work out some things in sort of gauging the competition of the lobbies, but I think that'll come with time. And so yeah, great things coming, and this is a perfect time to still, while those things are still, I don't want to say an issue, but not necessarily fine-tuned, if you don't have any experience with this and you've been thinking about getting in, before they fine-tune some of those things, it might be an opportunity for you to get in and either work towards an upgraded horse or work towards collecting some tokens, whatever you feel is your area of interest. And then the other update option that we'll talk a little upgrade, if you will, that took place that we'll talk about is the roulette system. So you saw I did an example of the roulette system there. To me, this is again sweet and sour. I think with most changes, you do just find some sweet and sour. With this one, let's talk about the sweet part. Or should we do sour first? Let's reverse it. Let's do sour sweet. Let's talk about the sour part of it. So the sour part of it, as you see, it's much like being left up to chance at a slot machine. You go there, you pull the slots, and you sometimes get lucky, and if you're like me, you get unlucky a lot of the time. So I didn't win very much there, but if you take advantage of it, and for someone who can maybe only afford to have a certain number of tokens in the game, or for those who don't really love the horse racing aspect of it, if you've been lost on that area of the game, now you have a reason to sort of stick to it, because you can possibly end up with a better horse if you win something through one of those containers. And so you saw, like the example, the guy won the cosmic horse through that container. That's awesome, especially if it was somebody who maybe didn't have the greatest horses. So now they've got a cosmic star horse. So that's the great part of it. And it's a reward system, so it's something to keep people going. Now, the other bonus to it is that it burns tokens. If you're an investor in the NFT portion, or in the Ape NFT token, you should probably be happy about this because it's a way to sort of keep things in the ecosystem. So one thing with this game that they're looking at, that I assume is being looked at, is that a lot of players are making their NFT tokens. You're making NFT tokens, boom, 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 boom. You keep making them, right? Well, if they make all those NFT tokens and then they pull them out, and then they go sell, and maybe they invest in other projects or they do whatever, but if you're the game company That's not what you want. Now, if you're somebody like me, yeah, you want to make your tokens and you want to get out. But if you're the company and you're looking at it from sort of your investor standpoint, it's probably better for your investors if you keep as much in your own ecosystem as you can. Because now those funds are staying within the ecosystem, they're using them on your game, and those tokens are being used in the way that you intended. So with this game, a part of this game is meant to consume the tokens. And so if the game, finding more things for people to do within the game to consume those tokens, then the game can stick more on track with sort of the piece of the ecosystem that it's designed to take care of, which is burning the crap out of those tokens. So that's a little bit about the roulette system and the quest changes. So now you have sort of my thoughts on those two. Let's go ahead and jump over into the last portion of the video. Let's talk about the marketplace, and then we're going to get on up out of here. All right, and then let's go ahead and take a look at the marketplace here, and we'll cap this thing off. So take a look at the marketplace. Same thing. They updated the visuals here. New interface going on for the marketplace. You still got your total numbers sold, your total Tron volume, TRX, and then you got the number of horses sold. You can do 24 hours, 7 days. 1,000 horses still sold in the last 7 days. It's crazy. So it's like some people may know that the market might recover soon. 30 days, 4,000 and something horses over the last 30 days. Okay, so this is still it's still a market, but man, this looks so much cleaner. It just looks way better. I like that they added some color. It's got some pop to it now. Things look great. Let's go ahead and get into the game board. I know you see that explanation point there. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the game board. So this was one of the new updates that we hit on earlier in the video. So the game board is where you can come and find the rewards exchange to take advantage of some of those items that you earn doing roulette. So remember, you can see you need the 850 other red tickets to get your standard container, and then to get the upgraded container you need 11,500. So that was there. Here's a place where you can spend your carrots. You can get a free level with 5,000 carrots. Okay, that's pretty dope. You can also get breeding discounts. Wow, wow. Okay, the breeding discount. Okay, that might help some. I'm really liking this upgrade discount. I didn't pay much attention to that before, but if you're someone who wants to just make sure your horse is the best that it can be, these upgrade discounts might come in handy. That is really something cool. Granted, initially looking at it, I feel like you have to get lucky and hit one of those really high payouts from the roulette system in order to take advantage of these to make them cost effective. That's just that eyeballing. But nonetheless, the updates from the game did carry over into the marketplace, so you can see that here. Everything's still looking clean, and then you've got your data. So the daily free cheer is what that explanation point is for. I have not used my daily cheer. I'm going to talk a little bit about the cheer system in the next video, because I'll just say it, myself and Underdog Crypto, we told y'all something like this was probably going to come to this project, and we can definitely see where that cheer system is going now. So you're gonna have to wait for the next video, and then I'll dive a little bit more into the cheer system. Otherwise, you can feel free to go do your own research on that. But I gotta find that, because we told y'all I gotta find it. So I got about 4 hours worth of video to get through to try to go find that just so I could post it. But gotta do what I gotta do. So we'll talk more about the cheer system in another video. Now, what we will cover though is they've got the match information here, and match information is where you can come, and it's a little sluggish right now, but match information is where you can go to actually use your cheers. It'll talk about the matches that are in progress, the matches that are upcoming, and then you can place that cheer. So hopefully when I come back to do that video, what I'll do is I'll preload some of the match information, so that is there. You can see how that applies. And then it also has history information where you come in and you'll be able to view your cheer history and match history. So again, we'll wait for the next video on that one. And then last piece of this is, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual market. So you see me, I was browsing the Buddiani's there. I'm always looking for the price of the next upgraded horse for me, and that's what that would be, the next level up. But in a lot of the videos, I talk about the lowest cost entry point. Now, I've talked a lot about these Arabians, and for those who get in and they want to breed and take advantage of the breeding and possible reselling in the future, this is about 2.5, just under a full 2x down of when I talked about it in the previous video. So these horses right now, for the Arabian breeding market, is crazy cheap right now. It is crazy cheap right now. Not financial advice, but that's just what it is. So some of those changes that we talked about, some of it is due to fear, some of it is due to the general market, but some of those changes that we talked about, like I said, there were some folks who jumped ship after those changes and just wasn't really feeling it. So you see the price of the cheapest Arabian here. Let's just go ahead and just to show that, let's see here, what's the cheapest price thoroughbred right now? Once we get that, oh no, I did latest. I'm sorry. I wanted to do lowest price. Oh my goodness, the thoroughbreds are way down right now. Remember we came here? I don't think we saw a thoroughbred that was cheaper than probably this guy right here last time we came through here. Man, there are just to talking range. It probably wasn't this exact horse, but just talking range. But man, this is. Man, I wish I had some extra money laying around right now because, man, everything is on sale right now. That's crazy. And of course, with this project, can't leave this out, that they are always doing events. We talked about the cosmetic horse winner from that event, taking care of the taking advantage of the roulette system. They're always doing events, and then they always have different seasons running, or sometimes they're in break from season. This team just always seems to be having their head down working on either the next event or the next upgrade. That's all that seems to be happening with this project. And if you somebody who can sort of respect the kind of work that it takes to craft something, then you understand. But they are burning so many tokens with these events. They are just burning so many. Eventually, man, let's see. Let's make sure we didn't miss nothing major here. They talked about the Cosmic Star winner. So yeah, they've head on over to their Twitter page. Of course, I'll leave the link in the description of the video, and you can look into some more of these for yourselves. But these collecting burns, they gotta start taking effect eventually here on the price of this token, y'all. And with the roulette system also being implemented, remember that's another way that burn can be implemented, because another way to burn tokens. So it's just so much going on with the way, and that's just a small piece of what this project in general, Ape NFT, is involved in. It's all over the place. But this token price right now, let's say from the last time we was talking about this, back when we was talking about it, it's probably down. I mean, what is this? It was even cheaper than that when we was discussing it. It wasn't even up that high. But yeah, this is, I don't like to do price prediction, but y'all can see, I mean, it's down within the last year, down to 5x from that. This is just crazy, y'all. Just crazy. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's all I can really say about that. Not financial advice, folks, but I just wanted to stop and take a peek at the NFT tokens as we're in here. Matter of fact, we take a look at the other tokens that are associated with the project as well. I mean, I can't just leave Tron out, right? Tron is one of the main items here. I may have to open up a new window because I have my video blocking my search function, but let's see here. So taking a look at Tron is at 7 cents. another affordable token, you know, for most folks. There is, my goodness, y'all, there's so much stuff going on with this project. It's crazy. So this whole ecosystem that they're building is just crazy. So you see Tron, got up to 20 cents, so Tron's down an X and a half or so. And I can never hit the tippy top on these, down 22 cents. So yeah, down almost a 3X there from its all-time high. It's just crazy. A lot of things going on in this market. So there you have it. There's your Win NFT Horse update video. Remember, I'll be coming back with the cheer system shortly here, probably in the next few days, and we'll talk about that. So without further ado, don't forget to check out the previous videos on the channel that I've done on Win NFT Horse if you're new to it. Through those videos, you'll also find some videos or links to videos that Underdog Crypto has done as well, talking about how to get set up with this project. If you are new to this project, I do recommend checking out his setup guide for Win NFT Horse to get started. So that is all I have for y'all in this video, folks. Thanks for tuning in. If you made it this far, make sure to hit the like button on your way out. Thanks for watching. Share with somebody you know. And until next time, don't get shook. Stay focused. I'm out.
I'll even give him a stock code that means the trees. You don't know how.
Just back to back, hit him back to back. When I'm landing on your beach, better know that it's way. Yeah, oh, yeah. Better learn how to surf it.